Going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Red VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Takes it out to Siakam. Latrey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Mobley outside. Down low. Here's LeVert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And Barnes gets double teamed. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning rookie of the year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Garland against VanVleet. The quick crossover, what a move. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy's skilled at creating opportunities.
Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
For Cleveland, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Garland is doubled. Mobley wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. VanVleet outside. Young with no one around. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Siakam. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Siakam outside. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Siakam inside the three-point line. Here's Anunoby. And he can't jam it through. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Garland. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
That cuts the lead to single digits. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
The previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Garland dishes to Mobley. And oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
LeVert up top. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mitchell. Passes it to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anunoby against Mitchell. And another shot. Good on the shot.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Siakam against Allen. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Van Vliet against Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 13. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's LeVert on the wing. And he bangs it home with one hand.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Karis LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Young pass to Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell passes to Garland. He kicks it to Allen. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Anunoby against Mitchell. Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Pascal Siakam.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Young against Mitchell. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And here is Anunoby. So it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay.
through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks. The bigs running the offense, you can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Screen by Young. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Hero for three. Barnes with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive board. Tries again. Denied by Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And here we go. The Heat fast break. Out to Lowry from behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
For three.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
That's his first personal foul.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Siakam outside. The kick out to Young from outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Dedmon. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Siakam, the pass to Young. The three from Barnes. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Butler on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes.
Well, Dedmon plays with some power, and when he's aggressive, it forces the defense to get a little bit more physical with him.
He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Siakam, right side. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Young with the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Miami. Barnes finds Siakam. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Dedmon with it. Van Vliet covering. Dedmon, the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Knocked away. Stolen by Young. And now the Raptors on the break. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
The Raptors with a lead. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Pass to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry outside. Out to the right wing. Adebayo's double. Back to Lowry. Dedmon with it. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Dedmon finds Butler. Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. Young, the pass to Barnes. The kick out to Young. And here's Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Miami trailing. Adebayo passes to Dedmon. And here's Hero. Guarded by Young. Back to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. Now Dedmon. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now here's Siakam. 2 on the clock. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a...
And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And here's Dedmon. Back to Adebayo. The basket drops, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after
the previous play is
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ooh, poked away. Butler with a steal. Driving inside. Basket's good. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Siakam. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to Lowry. Dedmon, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Dedmon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, this is exactly how you break down the defense with a really good ball handler, as Kyle is just manipulating them right now.
On target from range. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Pass to Dedmon. The shot no good, and Toronto will come the other way. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Hero. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Lowry against Van Vliet. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone 8 for 9 here in the second.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And Lowry gets doubled. Pass to Dedmon. Hero with it. Back to Dedmon. And a nice finish on the layup. Dedmon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
And an Obi for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Butler against Young. Hero outside. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Down low. Here's Anunoby. No good from 11 feet. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Butler. Stolen by Anunoby. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. 4 seconds left. Just 3 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Otto Porter. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Benton in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Hero, and the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Back to Dedmon. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 12 points for him.
Improving his overall offensive game. It's going to be limited touch time for Dedmon, but doing the right things in this one.
On the break. Here's Butler. No good that time. Achua with some nice D. And here's Porter outside. That one no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Hero finds Lowry. No good with the triple. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Trent against Hero. Trent, the pass to Achua. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Hero, the pass to Dedmon. And it's all tied up. Dedmon's got 14 points.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Boucher a screen on Lowry. Here's Benton. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Butler double team. Lowry right side. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. A line change here for Toronto. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Outside Barnes. Poke loose. Butler against Young. Butler's shot is good.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Outside Barnes. Lowry against Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And there's Hero on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Hero finds Adebayo, and they double up Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Back to Hero. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Heat out in front, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th quarter. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside for Butler. Butler double team. Pass to Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Dedmon. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
3-pointer, Van Vliet nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Toronto has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Siakam against Dedmon. Outside Young. Van Vliet outside to the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot won't fall, and it's Miami the other way. Butler with the ball. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Barnes.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Pass to Young. Back to Siakam. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break Miami. Butler finds Dedmon. Back to Butler. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry the pass to Dedmon. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto trailing. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Fred Van Vliet.
And he sinks the second. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Van Vliet against Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Dedmon. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the left wing. Adebayo passes to Hero. Now Lowry fires for 3. Here's Adebayo. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. 1:49 left in the 4th. Anunoby on the wing. Over to the left wing. Young from long range. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall, he's always going to be a load and somebody hard to Rude out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Hero, the pass to Dedmon. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Butler. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them to stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Count it! Brings them within 1.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Butler passes to Dedmon. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Here's Siakam. 15 seconds left in the game. Van Vliet outside. Into the lane. The kick out to Young. Inside. Here's Siakam. Can't cash it in.
Such an important part of what this team does. A lot of weight on Siakam here.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie LaFour.
defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Hero on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Hero passes to Dedmon. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And a wide open look for Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Here's Garland. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here is Lowry. Takes it off the glass.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Up top, Garland. Lowry covering. Here's Garland. Allen outside, beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Back to Garland. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. And it's Miami with another.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Allen with the screen for Garland. To the paint. And it's Allen with the jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Lowry finds Butler. And here is Dedmon. There's the drive, and Dedmon throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And slam dunk by Butler.
How about the speed there from Butler? Just a knack for knowing where to run in transition.
Garland against Lowry. Kicks it out to Allen. There's the 3. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Nobody near Allen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Butler. Pass to Dedmon. Butler, a screen on Mobley. Dedmon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Lowry drives in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Knocked away. Levert kicks to Garland. There's the dish to Allen. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
3-pointer. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got 9.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Kyle. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler has some insane handles, created and just carving his way through the defense.
Out to the right wing. Lowry from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Rubio. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running, and Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Rubio, the pass to Love.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Now, here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Osman kicks to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rubio outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. To the inside. Butler deciding where to go with it. He can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 14. And he drives in. Love dishes to Lopez.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And Rubio kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Here's Rubio. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love with the bucket.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
It's to Dedmon. Outside for Lowry. Drives to the hoop. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's Butler's answer to any defense that tries to take away his driving lane.
Love with the screen on Lowry. And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 8-2. Thank you, David. And we'll...
23, the Heat, 41.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Max Strus is out there with Vincent. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Here's Vincent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Darius Garland picks one up. Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mitchell passes to LeVert. From deep three-point range, and Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
From past the arc, Vincent's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yep, it counts.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And finished off by Oladipo.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. Mitchell wide open. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 18 from outside the arc. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Strus. Covered by Mitchell. And he converts the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
It's LeVert on the wing. No good with the layup. Miami leading by 17. Here's Strus. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Garland against Lowry. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Shoots over Strus. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. And that's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell. Butler with the ball. Garland picks him up. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Misses the three. It's stolen by Adebayo. The pass to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got 6.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Adebayo sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Heroes checked in for Max Strus. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. LeVert in the corner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, Hero. Down low. Dedmon passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Nice aggressive play from Butler on offense so far, making the most of every chance he gets with the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. LeVert with the wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Lowry against Garland. The shot by Lowry, no good. LeVert inside the line.
How about the edge Butler plays with? Has a fire in his eyes on defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Back to Garland. Pass to LeVert for the 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Outside Butler. Lowry kicks to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Aggressive move by you-know-who. Butler gives this team a certain attitude on the floor.
Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Took him no time at all on that one.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D on him.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
And so Butler nails both of them. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Erik Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
3-pointer, LeVert. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Poked away. Garland with it. Butler covering. Mobley right side. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. That shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Adebayo finds Butler. Driving to the basket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You can't give any space to Butler. Vicious at penetrating to the rack and then drawing the contact.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell passes to Garland. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Butler. Great D that time from LeVert. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's LeVert. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
LeVert hits both of them. The Heat leading by 12. Deflects the pass. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Lowry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Lowry. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And you love how Lowry insists on finishing his drive. Not even the contact can dissuade him.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 24.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. The lead is 15. Butler, no good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And stolen by Dedmon. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler, no good. Hero against Mitchell. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
His first.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Here's Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Down a valuable win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the small forward position. VanVleet outside. Rejected by Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And here's Garland. About a minute played here so far in the first. Allen with a screen on VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Anunoby for three. Another shot. Here's Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Siakam pulls down the board for Toronto. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Garland from the arc. Okoro on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Now here's Allen. Allen a screen. Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet left side. Knocks down the long J. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Barnes passes to Siakam. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Looking to end the drought. They get the rebound. Out to Garland. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Outside Garland. Now here's Allen. Doubled by Siakam. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's got 5 now.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 5. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Outside Garland. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Young. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Siakam. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Ben in at the one. To the inside. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Inside. Achiuwa with a steal. Pass to Benton. Achiuwa with a screen on Rubio. To the paint. He shoots again. Second chance effort. Achiuwa can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Now Lopez. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. Rubio with the ball. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Ben, covered by Rubio. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Rubio up top to the middle. Achiuwa with a steal. Boucher outside. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 13. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Lopez against Trent. Achiuwa with a screen on Lopez. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Love up top. Guarded by Trent. Out to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Not the most comfortable shot for Rubio, but give him credit. He doesn't turn it down.
Trent outside. Takes the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Boucher right side. 1:33 left in the first half. Trent outside. Achiuwa against Lopez. Here's Ben. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Outside Love. Pass to Wade. Now Rubio. Here's Osman. Back to Rubio. Love with the ball. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Siakam finds Van Vliet. 40 seconds left in the first half. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Mobley outside to the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
Shoots, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Raptors lead by 17. Here's Garland. And so it's Toronto looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 17-point game. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Mobley. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And it's Cleveland the other way.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Mitchell. Five on the clock. Nice move. Barnes with the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Mobley. From deep. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Barnes. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Van Vliet with it. Now LeVert defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
This Cavs squad is struggling.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. 1:52 left to play in the third. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Siakam for three. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Young with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's Anunoby. He's off on that one. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. The drive by Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Shot to end the cold streak. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Puts the move on. Nice D from Allen. Siakam's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Siakam against Allen. Let's go with a 3. And again, Toronto no good. Siakam's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Hits the three-pointer.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeVert left side. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've had All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. Now Young with a steal, and they're pushing it up. The 3 from Barnes. Second chance shot. Siakam outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 19. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Young. Back to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Garland for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
He drops it from range.
Yes, we've seen it before. Porter likes to dribble into that jumper.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Goes back up. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Porter, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Porter outside. Mobley grabs the board.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Mitchell. Releases from the wing and drills it.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Siakam, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. That three's off the mark. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The three from Mitchell. Here's Allen. And another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Siakam, the pass to Porter. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Barnes against Mitchell. The three is up. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Pascal Siakam.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
To end the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Garland. From deep three-point range, Barnes with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
To the wing on the left, looking to get it going. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam, right side. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
front of their home fans. And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. The drive by Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Now Dedmon. Now here's Lowry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Butler finds Lowry. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here's Dedmon to the inside. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Siakam.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Siakam. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it out to Hero. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Anunoby to the paint. Dedmon with the block. Outside Lowry. And there's the drive. Adebayo kicks to Dedmon. Adebayo with the ball.
Blocking foul called on Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lowry. Dishes it to Dedmon. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
They get it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. Butler passes to Dedmon. He kicks it to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Butler passes to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Hero with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break, Toronto. Young finds Barnes. Anunoby with it. He's covered by Hero. Barnes the screen. Anunoby passes to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Toronto working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
The Heat trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dedmon dishes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Barnes can't get it to go. And here is Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Van Vliet. Young passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby. Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. Rebound by the Heat. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Barnes left side. Van Vliet outside. Fires the three. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Raptors are gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Inside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Hero. He has 5. And Barnes comes to help. Here's Dedmon.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Toronto shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Van Vliet. This is it to Siakam. Second chance shot. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hero, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now, here's Anunoby. That one good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Butler. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
The drive by Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Dedmon inside. Barnes on him. Butler passes to Adebayo. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And stolen by Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now, here's Siakam. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dedmon inside. Covered by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam.
The coaching staff wants Adebayo.
Thank you, David. And And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the small forward. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
2 on the clock. Anunoby finds Siakam and finished off by Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's Lowry. Takes it inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat. The kick out to Young. No good with the triple. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry passes to Hero. Here's Dedmon. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Anunoby. While recovering. Siakam, a screen on Lowry. Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Adebayo against Siakam. Out left to the wing. Here's Dedmon. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And the pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Here's Dedmon, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. Butler's got 8.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that 3-point shot.
Barnes sets a screen for Anunoby. The feed to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The dish to Lowry. Back to Butler. VanVleet against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Heat moving the ball around. There's Hero with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors with the lead. On the wing, Barnes. Lowry covering. Siakam, a screen on Lowry. Takes it out to Siakam. Shoots over Hero. Siakam misses. Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To Dedmon. Butler dishes to Dedmon. That shot misses. Good D by Siakam. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. VanVleet with it. Lowry picks him up. Barnes left side. Pass to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's 11 points for Barnes.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Lowry kicks to Dedmon. Now Lowry lays it up and banks it in. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And that one, good.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Now, here's Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Here's Barnes. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. And they double up to the wing right side. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Here's Butler. Dedmon in the corner. Outside Lowry. 4 on the clock. From the arc. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Pass it to Siakam. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Bleed on the wing, defended by Butler. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Left side Lowry. Dedmon inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Lowry can't get it to go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Now Siakam, defended by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. You thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Bam Adebayo.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under
The
review.
wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's the pass to Siakam. And yes, it's good. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
On the wing, Barnes. Dedmon defending. Barnes passes to Siakam. Dedmon with the block, and he gets it back. Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 13. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. 1:36 left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
Raptors leading by 10. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby against Hero. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. No good on the shot. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Anunoby, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Barnes screen on Hero. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Miami grabs the miss.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
guards that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, got to do a little bit more than that to stop Allen there. He's solid at shaking off the hit and still making the shot.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Hero. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Mitchell. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big three that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, right side. From deep, Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Now here's Lowry. Dedmon finds Hero. Back to Dedmon. Out to Lowry. It's stolen by Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Garland against Lowry. No good with a layup. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. And Mitchell over to help. Back to Lowry. Launches it. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Mobley outside. Garland against Lowry. Left side Garland. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
LeVert outside. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Now Mitchell. And he gets that one.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. And here's Dedmon. Lowry outside. Back to Dedmon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Garland. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to LeVert. 4 on the clock. Out left to the wing. And it's Garland on the drive.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Miami trailing. Going inside. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. inexcusable.
Now here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Mobley gets it to go.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And Lowry puts up a deep three. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lowry against Garland. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Oh, deflected. Adebayo in the post. Mobley's on him. Adebayo, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
With 2 seconds left. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Didn't have to lean. Not a defender on him, but he looked very much in rhythm doing it.
Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think SBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Now here's Hero. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Out to Lowry. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's Garland on the drive. And it's in there.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive. Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Allen. Now LeVert. Pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Here's Garland after the basket by Miami. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Hero, the pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Dedmon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karis LeVert. First one falls for him.
Now at the line,
And he makes both free throws. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Garland. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Garland against Lowry. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. For three, Allen.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
Outside Butler. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. On the wing, Mitchell. 1:21 left in the second period. Mobley, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Lowry outside. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Garland finds Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero, the pass to Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
There's just not a reason to try to get that physical with Kyle Lowry. Even as a point guard, he can still force his way in there.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to LeVert. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Heat with possession. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Here's the 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
His skill set is so valuable on the offensive end. The coach can put him anywhere, and Lowry's going to find a way to impact the play. That time, catch and shoot.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kyle Lowry has been leading.
26. The Cavaliers. 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Dedmon. Here's Lowry. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Mobley, right side. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Hero outside. There's the three. Adebayo. Great positioning on the putback. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And Cleveland's shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Love comes in for Mobley. Wade, he's checked in for LeVert. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. Adebayo finds Dedmon. Here's Hero. There's the drive. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 4.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Rubio passes to Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Butler. Hero outside. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 6-point Miami lead.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Hero. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside Butler. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Osman on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
It's stolen by Love. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. Lowry against Rubio. Stolen by Lowry. Dedmon with it. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Outside Butler. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's Love. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lopez, the screen on Hero. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Lowry, good.
And throughout his career, Lowry's been a threat from that area.
For Cleveland, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Rubio against Lowry. The shot by Rubio, no good. Hero for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at small forward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt in any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Love. Karis LeVert's checked in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Osman. Now here's Lowry. Hero outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Here we go. All alone. Mobley with it. Hero picks him up. Tipped. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Rubio. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Mobley. And slammed it home. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disappointing.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Butler passes to Dedmon. And here's Lowry. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Garland. 4-3. That one is off. And Miami the other way now. Hero right side. Adebayo, a screen on LeVert. Rejected by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Here's Garland. And he banks in the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Mobley outside. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Butler. Lowry, the pass to Dedmon. A shot to stop the drought. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Heat lead by 6.
I mean, all those years of repetition for Kyle Lowry, just sees the floor so well.
Allen a screen. Pass to Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Easy to see why they trust LeVert's judgment. Impressive watching him getting it done in a big spot.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Adebayo with it. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen, one of the best rim runners we have in the league. What a dunk.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Now here's Lowry. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And that is why they have Kyle Lowry on the team. These moments, and that is clutch.
Here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. From downtown. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Butler. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Garland finds Mitchell. Lowry against Garland. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. It falls!
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And the technical free throw is good.
That technical puts them in a prime position. Things are starting to heat up here down the stretch.
Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Cash.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. It's good!
And he shines brightest in these moments. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible... Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce.